After having to deal with jealousy from his co-workers for working under his father's name, prideful literary editor Ritsu Onodera is determined to establish himself in the industry. To accomplish this, he quits his job at his father's publishing company and transfers to Murakawa Publishing. But instead of being placed in their literary division, Ritsu finds himself working as a rookie manga editor at the Emerald Editing Department, a team that operates under extremely tight schedules in order to meet their deadlines. Ritsu is introduced to Masami Takano, a persistent man who strives for results, but it turns out it's actually Ritsu's high school love, and unfortunately the aftermath of that heartbreak caused Ritsu's to not fall in love again. But Takano is determined to have Ritsu say that he loves him again. If you were to ask me my biggest problem with the show, it has to be the characters. I was not a fan of our two main leads, mainly because I felt that Takano was just a stoic, boring character, and Ritsu was just a bland, generic stereotype. However, I will say the character dynamic between these two characters was interesting, and they did give some good development in the romance between these two, and I did feel a genuine connection between them. It's just I didn't really care about any of their personalities, and I wasn't a fan, but I will give them credit where credit is due, and it was a pretty good romance. This show is animated by Studio Dean, and knowing their track record, this doesn't seem promising, but I will give them credit, and this show doesn't look that bad. There are some spots where it is the Dean quality, but overall I like the character designs, and I thought the animation was pretty decent for a slice of life romance, and it didn't really need to go over the top. Sound wise, this show was pretty good. I like the music, I like the OP, and I like the voice acting. Unfortunately, this show has no English dub, but from what I've heard from the Japanese voice acting, it was pretty good. Overall, I would have to say that The World's Greatest First Love is a pretty decent story. It's just that I didn't really like the characters all that much. However, if they were written better, this would have been a fantastic romance. And I could see some people loving this show, and if you do, that's fine. But for me personally, I just found this show to be boring, and I was pretty happy to get to the next episode. But if this show does seem interesting to you, then go for it. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when my next video is up. Also, if you've seen this anime, let me know down in the comment section below on what you thought of this anime. Big thanks to Stuff We Play, Warpbait, and Nia-chan for supporting me on Patreon. You guys rock.